What's going on, brothers? Welcome back to another episode of the War on Masculinity podcast and apocalyptic broadcast. I'm your host, Brother Yahusef. How's everybody doing today? It's Friday. Happy Friday. Guys, made it to the end of the week. Hopefully, y'all had a great week. So, on today's episode of the podcast, we'll be talking about the reality of being an alpha male. Now, in today's time, it's become very, very popular. Being an alpha male has kind of become a buzzword, if you will, lately. Within, I would say, probably the last 3 years, it's become very popular. We have YouTube personalities like Alpha Male Strategies and Kevin Samuels, different personalities on the web that have kind of made high value men and alpha male and different things of that nature become kind of popular, right? But something that they don't tell you, or something that a lot of people may not realize that comes with being an alpha male, it is a very, very lonely journey. On the road to ascension, it's not filled with a lot of people. It's very lonely. Many people are not going to see your points of view with certain things. When you kind of break the matrix and you start to learn the reality of what this world really is versus what it's fed to you to be, it's very, very, it's aggravating at first. When you first wake up, it's a lot of people in this space that talk about red pill rage. Red pill rage is a real thing, if I can attest to it. Red pill rage is a notion that is considered when you first wake up, like at the inception of your ascension, you go through this red pill rage, right? And the red pill rage is basically the anger that you go through from being basically lied to your whole life about what society is versus what society is painted to you versus what it truly is, right? So it's a lot of anger that comes with that. And I think that red pill rage is a natural process, and it's a natural part. It's a natural part of ascension, but I think the issue is a lot of men stay in red pill rage. You have to learn how to process red pill rage out. You can't keep red pill rage, otherwise it'll destroy you. Okay. First you get red pill rage, but then you need to acquire red pill wisdom. And then it goes from being angry about what you see to figuring out ways to navigate the situation in a more effective way. So I think that the process from red pill rage needs to evolve into red pill wisdom. Okay. And then once you get to that stage, it's no longer like, why is this like this? It's like, I understand why this is like this. It goes from a noticing and a knowing to an understanding. But it's very, very lonely when you get to that understanding, because at first you're alone because you're angry and you're probably not that pleasant to be around, because everything that you might say might not be coming from wisdom, but it comes from anger. And so you can run people away from your life like that, as well as the fact that when you get that wisdom and that understanding, then you know where you're going. Everybody can't come with you. And that's a very, very sobering and lonely thing. And I think that it's necessary to go through this period of wilderness. I think that every man needs to go through his own microcosmic wilderness, and just be alone for an extended amount of time and that's where you'll find the most growth. Um, Self work is very, very necessary for a man that is on the road to becoming his highest version. And that's what it means to be an alpha. I think that what hasn't been put on the table with this whole alpha discussion, um, I think the gap needs to be bridged between people in the more biblical spaces and people in the more secular spaces when it comes to the whole alpha notion. Okay, you cannot have an alpha without the alpha and omega. Yahushua was the first alpha. Okay, he is the prototype to what it means to be an alpha. So if you want to truly understand what it means to be an alpha, you need to understand the nature of the creator. And that's something that I want to do with my channel in upcoming videos. But this is just going to be kind of a tidbit of that. But let's just look at it. When Yahushua, who people call Jesus, walked the earth, he was very, very lonely. He was rejected. He spoke the truth even when it wasn't popular. People didn't like that. Many times people wanted to murder this man simply not because he was doing any heinous acts or crimes, simply by the way that he spoke. Ring any bells? So it's not easy. It's not easy on this road. And for the men who desire marriage, it's going to be a lot harder for you in this space. For one, because you understand what the requirement for a wife truly is and how the standard has been set so low for modern women today. That is a sobering reality. And then on top of that, being a masculine man, that what you have to truly become in order to get what you desire, because you have to become something to get what you desire as far as a spouse. So that's sobering as well. And just the sheer fact that everybody wants an alpha on paper, but the reality of the matter is beta males are winning in this generation. That's just the reality. Like, beta males are truly winning in this generation. Women want to be worshipped. That's just what it is. If you're the type of man that you 10 toes and you're standing on your own square and you refuse to relinquish your rights as a man to dominate your situation and be that strong leader, and that king in your own situation, you are not popular, brother. Women have chosen to go to beta males. They've become more masculine, so they desire more feminine men now. That's just what it is. So it's not popular. So coming to grips with these understandings is going to help you out a lot. This is what it means to become an alpha male. Like, this is part of the becoming, is understanding these notions and then extracting them, internalizing them, and becoming them. Okay? So this is episode 6. So like, comment, share, subscribe, y'all. Please subscribe. Hit the like button, y'all. Leave some topics down below. I do subscriber request videos. Whatever y'all want to see, y'all let me know. And this is Brother Yahusef checking out. Y'all have a wonderful Friday.